Hello, Year 6, it's Miss Jobbins here with our final lesson 6 of art. I hope that you've really been enjoying these topics, and please remember at any time if you've got any questions or queries about anything, just to ask away. That is exactly what we're here for. You can either get through us via Dojo or through info at, or even just try and ring the school, and we're more than happy to give you a ring. Also, obviously, every morning we be doing, or we will be calling if we're on lockdown, but if not, every morning we do our Zoom check-in. Please remember you can always ask us a question there. Have a sip of water, sorry. Please make sure that you're keeping hydrated. So, before we start lesson 6 today, we're going to recap over lesson 5, where we looked at Impressionist artists. Now, thinking back to Impression, we know that Impressionist art is where someone looks at like perhaps a real scene or a realist picture, and then they make their own impression, their own interpretation of it. Now, we know that Impressionism began in France when a group of young and talented artists decided to rebel against the standard everyday landscapes, pictures that were being created, or portraits. They wanted to make it their own and show their own impressions or ideas of how they could see it. Now, we know that it wasn't very popular at the time, but got more popular over the years went by in the 1860s, 1870s, and 1880s. They wanted to capture a specific moment in time using the light and the tones and the shades of that exact moment. And often the brushstrokes were rapid and very exciting and often unmixed colours were used. And they were often unusual angles and different shapes and often different subjects. So that was really, really exciting. So please remember to look back on your work, and if you did have any questions, just let us know. Now, today we're going to be thinking about exploring abstract expressionism. Now, we've already looked at expressionism, but this one's more of an abstract feel. So you need to have a think about what is expressionism and what might abstract expressionism mean. You could have a look at these pictures here, and we're going to also, all you need to do on your side is click the video and you're going to watch that. Now, we need to have a think about what is expressionism and what is abstract, essentially. So we know that expressionism is where someone shows how they feel or their emotions and their feelings through their artwork. It could be mainly, remember we looked at those crazy pictures with the different colours. It was often used in pictures of people's faces with the bright tones, the different eyes, that sort of thing. That was the expressionist feeling. Abstract expressionism is where we often think about, it was primarily found in sort of the United States, and in its purest form, abstract art sort of had no subject. It was basically based on nothing. It was just lines and shapes and colours, as you can see here. And that's why it's called sort of abstract expressionism, because although the art has no subject, it's still like trying to show feelings and an emotion and how someone might feel through the use of colours. So it sort of began in New York in sort of the 1940s, and is sort of really popular with artists, well, back then, such as Kandinsky. And it's sort of the main characteristics of abstract art is that it's like no recognizable subject. It shows like emotion, which was caused by colors and shapes, and often the artist planned out this random paintings to the last detail. Other abstract artists painted with emotion and randomness, hoping to capture their emotion and subconscious or their inner thoughts onto the canvas. So please have a look at the video just by clicking on the link, and it'll tell you more. So your first task today is to listen to each piece of music and move your body according to how it makes you feel. So you're just going to stand up, listen to song 1. Does it make you feel sort of like you want to twist your body in different shapes? Does it make you want to run on the spot? Does it make you want to flail? That means like throw your arms about. Think about each of them. Maybe note down some of the feelings. Once you've listened to it, note down some of the feelings of how it made you move, and also maybe how it made you feel. Once you've done that with all 5 songs, you're then going to move on to task 2, which is use your drawing materials. You can use any form of drawing materials: pencil, pen, oil, paint, watercolor, whatever you've got at home, even just if it's just a pencil. Explore that feeling through the art. Listen to each of these songs again and really think about how it makes your body move and how it makes you move your pencil across the paper. Experiment with those different shapes and lines and textures and tones and patterns according to the music? Does it make you want to use different colours? Say, for example, when you're listening to song one, does it make you want to scribble across the page and then get a blue and just splash it on? Really think about it. Think about each of them according to the music. After that, we want you to, obviously it says discuss it, but we want you to write down on your page how it made you feel. Look at what other people have produced. Maybe Google it. Maybe share it on Dojo and we can share some of yours as well. So all you need to do with these, ladies and gentlemen, is just click on the song. This is song one. Have a think. How does it make you feel? What can you, drawing this, how does it make you feel? Like for me personally, it makes me want to click and like sort of like move my feet. My feet are already bobbing up and down. It's very 1950s feel. My hands are clicking, my head's sort of shaking. I'm moving side to side. If I was to draw this on the paper, it makes me sort of think of like swirls and lines and lovely like intricate sort of wiggles and waggles all over the page. Song two, let's have a listen to that. Together it might make having a listen. In this song, for me personally, it's making me move like to the beat. It makes me like think of heartbeat and I can feel it building. So maybe I'm going to start off small and slowly get bigger. I'm not sure if I'm on the page, I'm thinking of like tapping, like splodges, like a dot to dot style. Really have a think about each of these and follow it how your body feels. Have loads of fun and just make sure that you just have a go with it. Make sure, please, that you've labelled each of these as you've gone along as well. Really have fun with it, and we're really looking forward to seeing your abstract expressionism. See you later. Bye.